Welcome, combatants, to another day in the arena. It's your boy James, aka NeuralNet Games. Today, I am bringing you my Seek and Recycle deck. It's a super fun deck where we're trying to put a bunch of creatures on board that all have some value when they die. So we're kind of trying to get the best of both worlds by being a bit of an aggro deck, closer to mid-range, and then also being somewhat of a control deck too. And I really wanted to use a couple cards, a bunch of new cards actually, to make this happen. So I'm just going to kind of go through how it works here and show you kind of some really cool synergies. The first one, the one that probably won me most games, is Ethereal Escort. So it's 3 mana for a 3/3 with lifelink, and whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, choose a card in your hand. It perpetually gains lifelink. This is very good once we get Legion Angels going. So how do we get our Legion Angels going? Well, we use our Grizzled Huntmaster to discard one of these 12 creatures, or even maybe a Geistpack Alpha. And so when it enters the battlefield, you can exile a creature card from your hand. If you do, search your hand and library for any number of cards with the same name, exile them, then shuffle. Choose a creature card you own from outside the game. Conjure a duplicate of that card into your hand for each card exiled from your hand this way. So this is super good to run more copies of a card and have a full board of Legion Angels. And when you do this, you conjure a duplicate of the card. So you actually get 5 Legion Angels from the Grizzled Huntmaster. Basically, it's the only way I've found to make this card viable. And what's really cool is, as you have an Ethereal Escort, you start playing Legion Angels and attacking with the Ethereal Escort and giving your next Legion Angel lifelink. And it probably, that one combo probably won me the majority, not the majority, but won me a lot of games today. So we're trying to build all this value. We've got, creatures that when we cast them, we get more back into our hand. We've got Faithful Disciple. So when it dies, we get to draft a card from its spell book. And so we get value when it dies. Antique Collector. When it enters the battlefield, creatures you control perpetually gain. When this creature dies, you may shuffle it into its owner's library. If it's in your graveyard, and if you do, investigate. So that's that little clue token. Sacrifice it, pay 2 mana, and you get to draw a card. So we get to really get going in the mid game. We get a bunch of creatures out, and then if we're not going to win the game fairly handily, we just nuke the board with Begin Anew. And if we do it with Begin Anew, anything that's in our hand gets tougher. Sometimes they have lifelink from the Ethereal Escort, and then they get tougher. So we end up having a super resilient deck, super resilient. We also have 2 Doomskars, so 6 total wipes. And then we have Reclusive Taxidermist. This allows us to ramp, but also because we're wiping the board on ourselves a lot, it gets +3/+2 quite a bit, because very often we're going to have 4 creatures in the graveyard. It depends. You've got to really use this Antique Collector ability smartly. If you've already got 3 clue tokens out, don't keep recycling. You only want a certain amount of clue tokens, because what happens is you get too many and then you don't use them and it's a waste. Next, we've got Settle the Wilds. This is really good because at 4, we get a board wipe or we get a Geistpack Alpha. And so playing this on turn 3 is really nice for us to just grab one of these 2 cards. It's a really good way of us, having another chance to get our board wipe. You know what you shouldn't do? You shouldn't get 3 Begin Anews in your first 12 cards against an Azorius control deck. That happened to me earlier today in testing. No footage from that one, but I was just like, really? 3 against Azorius control? Couldn't be against aggro. No. All right, we got a ton of new cards in this one, a ton of new cards. So now we've got a Geistpack Alpha. It's a 5/4 for 4 mana with trample, and when it dies, you seek a permanent card with mana value equal to the number of lands you control. So really cool. At 7 land, you get to go and grab an old Gnawbone if you want. And then I've also got 2 Ameria's Calls, because they count as 7 mana, so that you can go grab them with the Seek ability as well. Talked about Begin Anew, got Doomskar, and then we've got Glorious Sunrise. So this deck, sometimes it gets into board stalemates quite a bit, right? And so we've got, our Doomskars and our Beginning News to wipe the board and start again. And everything essentially gives us value. And then we've got Glorious Sunrise, where we can choose the thing that's most advantageous to us. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and trample, which is very good because we're buffing up our creatures when we destroy the board and then casting these big life-linking creatures. And then we can target land, adds 3 green. So if we need to double cast or something, draw a card if you control a creature. So just overwhelm and then you gain 3 life. So very good card in this deck. Hollowhenge Wrangler, 5 for a 6/6. And essentially what happens is it brings a land to you when you cast it. And then you can discard a land card to conjure a Hollowhenge Beast into your hand. So again, board gets wiped. We've got a Hollowhenge Wrangler in the graveyard and it worked from the graveyard and we just start rebuilding. It's white. You know, it's a recycler, right? Anything that goes into the graveyard, a lot of the times it's either given us value or it will give us value when we recycle it. We have 1 Avabruck, which we can grab with a Geist Pack at 6 mana. And then we've got 25 total lands, I think I ended at here. We've got 7, 14, 15, 19, 23, 25 with the Emeria's Call. Just 2 mana lands, good after board wipes. Did not use them a lot today. In fact, I don't think I used them a single time today, but I still think they belong in the deck. And so, yeah, we've got this sideboard, really cool. I've also got 2 Skyclave Apparitions in case something's being really annoying. A Meat Hook or a Teleportation Circle or something. I had a game today where somebody was using a Teleportation Circle to great effect and it was very annoying. And then 1 Blade Historian if we have 4 white mana. This can also allow us to just surprise kill somebody out of nowhere when we have a bit of a locked up board state. Anyways, deck is super fun. Don't expect this to be a tier 1 deck. This is a tier 2.5 deck. But it's a super fun deck. I feel like it's like a little ways away from being maybe a tier 2 deck away too. I think you could make some changes to this. So I'm really interested in your comments as to what this deck needs to just be a little bit better. But try it out. Like the deck is so fun and it's super competitive, even if it's not like a tier 1 deck. So hopefully you like it. If you do, hit the like button. Help me out, please. And subscribe to the channel and make sure you turn on the bell for notifications because even if you're a subscriber, YouTube very often won't notify you unless you've got that bell turned on. All right, I'm done and let's get to it. Okay, we're on the draw. Yeah, we can get there. Yep. Reclusive, can go Grizzled Huntmaster, can Seek. Depends on what they're doing. That's fine. I mean, they can get to a dragon, so maybe I foretell something. Or do I just ramp here? I think I'm going to foretell it. You get a Moonveil, okay. Let's trick him and throw a green down here. Let's settle the wilds. Get a Geist Pack Alpha. It's hoping for my other board wipe, but okay. Now we can wipe the board on him here. Two damage to me. And then let's play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's play the Taxidermist to double spell. We can go an Ethereal Escort into a Geist Pack Alpha if they don't kill our Reclusive Taxidermist. Mana Form is much better than a Goldspan, I'll tell you that. Son of a... Of course. I guess it's Ethereal Escort into a Grizzled Huntmaster. Come on. We could get a Skyclave, or we can get a Legion Angel. Probably Legion Angel is going to be best against dragons. Let's hope they can't finish us off here with a huge mana spell or something. Burn down the house and we're dead. Well, it's pretty close. Actually, we have lifelink. We can block. That's right. We're not dead. They need to be able to frostbite. They brittle blast. Get out of here. So they do 7. Okay. So we'll attack, then play a Legion Angel, right? That's all we can do. It's gonna be close. We do have 2 lifelinkers, though. Okay. I don't think they understand how this works. That was not the time to attack for them, I don't think. Because we're just going to keep doing that. See what they got here. They get a fearsome whelp. Okay, whatever. Another fearsome whelp. Oh, this game's pretty much over. They get an Inferno of the Star Mounts? Okay. Do I wait, actually? Yeah, let's wait. Okay, that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Can't attack with the Legion. Although I could put a pretty serious beat on him. Okay. And then let's play this Legion Angel. And let's go like this. Let's play another Ethereal Escort. Okay. What do they plan on doing here? That's not enough anyways. I mean, at least if you keep it open, you bluff it, right? Okay. Let us double attack here. Let's get a Legion Angel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And let's get the Geist pack because we can cast it. We could actually go... I could have went double Legion Angel, actually. That's okay, though. We'll get that next turn. They need to burn down the house, but even if they do, we got We got a lot of extra power here. Frostbite is not what they needed. It's not gonna help. This person is funny. They just refuse to stop me giving everything lifelink. 3, 5, 8 mana. So we get to do we get to do 2 Legion Angels here, right? Yeah, except we can only give 1 lifelink, right? We attack with both of these. Okay. Okay. I just wish it would combo them together. So there's got to be an order. It's going to be 11 damage and 11 life for us. We're going to swap. We're going to swap life totals here. Don't have another one. It's okay. We got tons of power here. 6 land. Yeah, they did. All right. The life linking Legion Angel game. Okay. Had to wait a very long time for our opponent to make a decision, but we have a good keepable hand here. I'm going to have to cut about 40 seconds of waiting there. Jeepers. Okay. Ooh, Throne of Death. We got some sort of Egon mill deck. Egon can be pretty decent in the right decks, actually. Okay, so Faithful Disciple first. If they kill it, hey, whatevs. Old Stick Fingers. Oh, okay. Sure. The question is, do we ramp with the Taxidermist here? Number of creature cards in graveyard. Okay. So it can get pretty tough. So I think we probably want... this is very close. I think I'm going to go Escort here, actually. To Hollowhenge. Just, we have a pretty big advantage right now if we play that. And I can start attacking into this board potentially. And they do nothing. Okay, so I guess I just go attack first. Yep, it's your response. Just have to respond. Grizzled Huntmaster next, since we have a greater chance of casting it. And we can cast it next turn as long as we don't lose our Reclusive Taxidermist. Don't want to put it on the Taxidermist. Makes it too much of a target. One, two, three, 4. They can 3-point board wipe next turn. I'm going to have a decision to make. I really just need extra mana. Next turn. I think I'm going to play Antique Collector. Pretty tough, though. They definitely have meat hooks in here. Look at, they threw away a Blood on the Snow. Let's hope they've just got a Blood on the Snow. And they can't get to it. I mean, I guess they milled the Blood on the Snow, didn't they? Yeah. And they milled a meat hook, so I guess that reduces the chances they have it actually. It's not like it was an actual discard. They don't have any more. Oh, they do have the land. So is it a 3-point meat hook? If it is, I mean, it's not a mistake. Nice, they don't have it. It's not a mistake, but it's just an unfortunate circumstance. We get what we need for our Hollow Henge Wrangler. We can go Grizzled Huntmaster and start getting into some very good Legion Angels. So we're going to do that. I could technically get rid of a couple of these and draw a bunch of stuff. I could get rid of old stick fingers too. We're just going to get rid of this one Hollow Henge Wrangler though. Too bad you can't dump it into your graveyard. We're not going to search for any more. We want to draw some more. I think probably Legion Angel is the best here. Because it just gives you so much power. It's so ridiculous what you can do with it. I have to do that before I attack so I can get lifelink on my Legion Angel like you guys saw in that dragon game. I mean, it's just so good. And then we are going to play that tapped. This person's having a hard time with priority. Too bad our mana is so awkward right now, but okay. That's what they want to do. And I guess they're going to wipe the board on us. Oh, maybe not. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I guess they're in a fairly desperate situation, so. And if they wipe the board, I mean, whatever. They draw a card. Okay. Yeah, they're desperate for a board wipe, right? Let's Banishing Light, just as a little bit of insurance against anything annoying. Just tapped. So what do they have? They are at 5 mana. They can board wipe for 3, but we're not really super worried about that. We got Legion Angels here. They Blood on the Snow. Okay, that's totally fine. And so we just get into what, a Hollow Henge Wrangler or a Legion Angel? Probably a Legion Angel because they can't block it, right? Pass the turn. They're going to have a hard time keeping up now. They're at what, 3 blood wipe or 3 wipes out of now a Dreadhound. Oh, okay. Well, I can just kill that, I guess. Or I can just go pure offense, right? Go to green there. I can Avabruck as well. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to Avabruck and we'll force them into wiping the board. If they even have it. If not, we'll just destroy them with lifelink and damage. They're dead next turn this way. They have to wipe the board on us, and then we just go into Legion Angel again. Okay, they bring back a Willowgeist. Okay. And that's it. Boom. All right, I had to wait a long time for opponent here, so we're finally starting. I guess they're taking my antique collector. It just can't figure out who else to play me against. It's just been black, right? A lot of black. A lot of black today testing this deck. Okay. What do I want to get rid of? I guess I'll get rid of one of these. And we get nothing. Great. Like the games where my opponent gets stuck on 2 mana like happen probably less than, I'm going to say 5% of the time. And I get stuck on 2 mana like every 4th game. The last game that you missed where I lost, I got stuck on 2 mana again. Just painful. Absolutely painful. Well, there's a land at least. Okay, so what do I do first? I think I go Grizzled Huntmaster, or I can go Settle the Wilds and get into the rest of my stuff here. I think I'm going to Settle the Wilds first. I'm not really too worried about taking 3 more damage. Gives us a bunch more to discard too, if they want to be annoying like that. And now I can begin anew. Ha 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 ha. Go ahead. I'm gonna outvalue your crappy discard. What are you gonna do when I wipe the board on you and everything gets tougher? I think I'm gonna play cards first though. I think I'm gonna play a Grizzled Huntmaster here. We're gonna drop the Geist pack and we're gonna go for Legion Angels, which they can't block. And we're gonna go Legion Angel Ethereal Escort combo. We'll play the land here. Legion Angel is so good with Grizzled Huntmaster. It's one of the only ways I think Grizzled Huntmaster doesn't suck. Although they've been pretty annoying with all their discarding so far, but let's see what else they got here. Okay, that's all right. We're going to get a bunch of lifelink here. We'll probably go Ethereal Escort first. Let's lose 3 life, yep. Okay, we'll keep that in hand for a discard. Legion Angel has lifelink. Attack. Trade 1, the trade 2. Okay, totally fine. Clear the way for our Ethereal Escort to stay alive. They can wipe the board with a Meat Hook. They can now wipe the board with a Blood on the Snow as well. They get a Lolth. Okay. Not too worried about that.
I will show you what happens when the spy. Aren't I the generous one?
Okay. We'll probably keep the land right now. I can't double cast anyways, right? I can kill Lolth here too. Yeah, a Grizzled Huntmaster. I guess that was a reason to do it the opposite way. Okay. Now we shall get a Legion Angel with lifelink. Do I want to play the forest? I don't think so. Not with all the discard they have. I think it's better just because of how much discard they have. Okay.
That's Professor Onyx to you.
Go, my children.
So we start with Lolth. Oh, right. Professor.
Eventually, anyway.
Okay. Yep. They have to kill their Lolth to get their rate.
I have impeccable study habits.
Who do they want to keep? And take my Legion Angel. I can just go get another one with my Grizzled Huntmaster. So who goes first? Okay, they kill it. Yeah.
Fall into my subservience will be rewarded.
So I can begin anew here, right? Just a bunch of land. Wow. If I begin anew, my Grizzled Huntmaster gets tougher. If I play my Huntmaster first, I only have 5 land because of all this annoying stuff that's happened. I can make a tougher Grizzled Huntmaster. They can, yeah, I think I just want to wipe the board here. I kind of want to wait to do that, though. Maybe I'll just Doomscar. I can't really do anything else either, though. If I do, what happens? Okay. We're hanging on in a pretty tough draw here. We have to because of the menace here to get, yeah. Yeah, we can't do that. It's unfortunate we haven't really been able to use our cards, but I mean, this is probably the worst matchup for us. It keeps putting me against Orzhov. The last game, yeah. Just one of those things. The shuffler just starts doing crazy things. Or the algorithm, because it doesn't know what to do with you, basically. I get a 0-point meat hook. Makes sense. Yeah, we just didn't start fast enough against them.
For the sake of all Innistrad.
They don't have any flying blockers until now, but they decided to draw instead.
You wish to know my secrets? Very well.
We've just drawn land everywhere. It's crazy. I can't submit that. I think we're pretty much dead, but see what they do. They can nuke my Grizzled Huntmaster with Professor Onyx.
Well, darn. Looks like you flunked out. Mwah.
What did they do there? I'm gonna die anyways. A little bit slow. Yeah, we'll go for it. I don't know how many times I've been on the play today, but it's not a lot. Maybe 20%. I've been on the draw just an insane amount. Oh, of course. Of course. Last game. If they pump it up, we're super happy. Thank goodness. I will take that all a day long. You go ahead, you do that. That does not bother me in the slightest. They blizzard point. Okay then. Yeah, we'll put it back in. Get a little mid-game card draw. Okay, 2 green is better than 2 white. Play that. Or Geistpack Alpha with lifelink. What are they going to do next? Do they have a troll? Did they top deck a troll? Maybe they're having some land problems here. If they have a Blizzard Brawl, they would have played it. So what they have is they have a pump spell. Okay. So what do I want? At 5 mana, we get the enchantment. I can settle the wilds. I can play a Geistpack. I can wipe the board if I play this for 3, right? That's probably the best thing to do at this exact moment, I would think. Yeah. Lifelink here too. Pay 3 life. Wipe the board, pump up everything that's life linked in the hand. And then next turn, we just rock out some monsters that they cannot deal with. Wow, okay. Who is it first? The 7/7 first, right? We can go get an Ava Bruck with this if we want to. Now what you gonna do? At least they had a slow start. I was already in full wine mode there, and then they had a slow start. And they had mana problems. Oh, this again. We already saw this, didn't we? Didn't save them. That quickly becomes an 8/8, right? 7 and 13 is 20. They get it back next turn and it's tapped. We go for the kill here. I don't want to play the land. In Search of Greatness. So they get a 6. We give your upkeep. No, they don't. What can they do here? They're dead. Okay. Okay, I'm on the play. Christmas Miracle, but I don't have a good hand. It's going to be keepable, though. It's close, but I think it's keepable. Settle the Wilds. If we can just get one more mana, Settle the Wilds gets us into 4, right? And gets us to Geistpack Alphing and, you know, all that good stuff. Lunark Veteran. Oh, I wonder what this is going to be. We do not get what we need at all. We get an old flippin' Gnawbone. Useless. Begin anew is going to be a very good card against clerics, though. They get a Voice of the Blessed. There you go. Reclusive Taxidermist is one other way to get it done. See if they attack. If they do, I probably won't block, depending on what they play. Just because I'll try and keep them as low on life as possible to foil the Righteous Valkyries +2/+2. The Elite Spellbinder, so they're going to take my Begin Anew, I imagine. It's like I know what's happening here. No, we're not going to block. Okay, so we get a land, and we get to settle the wilds here. To get to some, yeah, to get to our board wipe, right? Okay. Shuffler's fine, everybody. Shuffler is fine. They get a Righteous Valkyrie. Okay. That's why we wanted to keep them low on life, right? I don't think we're going to be blocking here. We get not what we need. So they're going to kill us in the air here, most likely. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Is there anything we can do? They have 5 in the air, and if they have even one more play, we're dead. That's just gross. It's just gross, man. Where's the land? I seeked one, right? Yeah. Don't have it. Don't have it. Sure. They don't block. They can't block. And if they have even one creature, we're dead. Gain life, go to 6/6, fly, and that shall be it. That's it.